Because when I found this truth, guess what happened? I put my birthday away. When I found this truth, I put the drugs away. When I found this truth, I quit whoring my sisters. When I found this truth, I started becoming a better man and a better person. Because now I know I'm on that narrow path. Now I know I'm on a righteous path. Now I know what I'm doing is going to get me somewhere.
Shalom. This is to all Israelite groups and all Israelite communities and all breakoffs from One West and breakoffs from breakoffs from breakoffs from breakoffs. No matter what rainbow uniform you wear, red, white, purple and white, all white, it don't matter. You should all treat the ISUPK like your weird, misunderstood Sabbaths. You shouldn't do anything until you counsel with the ISUPK. We'll tell you when and what to eat. We'll tell you who to marry. We'll tell you who to have sex with and how. We'll tell you how to resolve conflicts with your wives. We'll tell you how to resolve conflicts with your kids, your brothers, your sisters, your parents, your friends, everybody. We'll tell you when and how to pray. We'll tell you how to direct your life in a way that's pleasing to the Most High God of Israel and our Black King Yahushua, a.k.a. Jesus Christ. We will be to you instead of a God. Just like the Most High told Moses in Exodus 4:16 that Aaron would be to him instead of a mouth and he would be to Aaron instead of a God, that's what we'll do for you. It is what you all need because none of you know what the fuck you are doing. I pray you understand. Shalom.
People are in competition with each other to see who's not the brokest. There is no logical explanation for that. It's all vexation of spirit and vanity. Pretend, it's all pretend, it's all pretend. They capping like they rich, but they pockets on E. Flexing on the ground, can't afford a white tee. Chin on the dash, but they borrowed that whip. Whole crew sweet, man, they suck like a tick. Diamonds they post, cubic fake and the flash. Saying they up, but they ain't really got the cash. Talking big meals, but they still eating noodles. Say they got shooters, but all of them poodles. Claim they got work, but they flipping no units. Yapping like a OG, but ain't got no influence. Run they mouth, but they ain't running no game. Acting like bosses, but they stuck in the slow lane. Catch them in person, they moving real timid. Internet thug, but in life they diminish. 100 on 100, but that's just a filter. Behind that phone, they a whole different type of nigga. Fake life, smoke and mirrors. I see the truth through veneers. You act rich, but I hear fear. So broke, that's real clear. Veneers, you act rich, but I hear fear. So broke, that's real clear. I'm from the H where the flex get jet, where the ice on your neck might put you in debt. Claim they got bodies, ain't bust, not a threat. Say they got ops, but they text and they ex. Pull up in rentals, pretend they own it. Capping in the captions, they lifestyle phony. Talking in riddles, but the real ones decoded. You living for the likes, and you know that I know it. They say they outside, but they stay in disguise. Praying on angels to cover the lies. Caught up in the hype, and they drown in the vibe. I'm in the jungle, you barely survive. I don't need no filters, my scars is the proof. They post in the cap, I'm just posting the truth. Here's Doe E with the H-Town bounce. If you got something to say to me, talk to my bank accounts. Pretend, fake life, smoke and mirrors. I see the truth through veneers. You act rich, but I hear fear. You so broke, that's real clear. Fake life, smoke and mirrors. I see the truth through veneers. You act rich, but I hear fear. You so broke, that's real clear.
If you got it, you got it. But if you don't got it, don't pretend and fake the fall. Don't perpetrate the fraud. Learn to be genuine and real with yourself. I'd rather be hated for who I am than loved for what I'm not. Practice on being loyal to yourself and respecting yourself and loving yourself. And once you love yourself, you express that to others. And honor all men. Yo, I'm out.
It's all pretty.
They killed, give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So that you said that they put millions of my house. Should a murderer go to jail for murdering? Absolutely. Should a thief go to jail when he steals? Absolutely. Should a robber pay back the money he robbed? Absolutely. So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did? That's right.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
I'm in a hell of a hole, was never expected to grow. Just obstacle set in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never our home. Only a place of captivity, safe facility, hating, disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe the slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting. The trail of my tears is countless. The fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel, be ready to rap. Crack in the sky, nuclear missiles will make it official. I'm capturing every cracker surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be. Slavery for me. And let the whole world see that with them in the cages, safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash. Get resolved for the beast. 144, get the ruler show, we could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom, we busting it down. The only way justice is found, the time for your judgment is now.
Someday you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
Look, ain't no remorse in my blood slump. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember your Honda's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in his body, you fit the Lord, fuck the cocktail. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Vondale. Payback's a bitch in a dress, she a bombshell. Revenge is served cold, I just hope they make an oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in a world of mad shooters. There was design fire for our babies to pass through it. And the day of our king's reign, I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums.
Someday you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback
heaven, turn to hell, I gotta stay alive. Lord have mercy on my soul, stand by my side. I killed the old man and I watched him die. Lost a couple niggas, guess he wasn't my round. They play my niggas, lay you down, they all down the ride. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. I gotta stay alive. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. Tell me we don't live in hell. My brother doing 55 in that cell. Nigga claiming he your round here spin shell. Same nigga you put on to hit the standing tail. How the fuck you turn your back on a nigga that love you? Treat your kids like my kids, treat you like a brother. I told my dog, let's leave the streets to serve the most high. He said, fuck that shit, he trying to sell another pie. His daddy killed him, put him in the trunk, set him on fire. His wife was pregnant, he ain't never get to see his child. Had me thinking to myself, what happened if I die? Look my babies in the eyes, I gotta stay alive. I put my ego on the shelf and my pride to the side. I'm with some niggas who gon' step and got God on their side. Got in the ISUPK, they keep asking me why. As I do the work of the Lord, I gotta stay alive. Face the east, pray alive. I seen heaven turn to hell, I gotta stay alive. Lord have mercy on my soul, stand by my side. I killed the old man and I watched him die. Lost a couple niggas, guess he wasn't my round. They play my niggas, lay you down, they all down the ride. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. I gotta stay alive. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive.
You ever pump a pack with a snake by your side? Yes, I did. A man reach out to God before he died? Yes, I did. I know the Lord forgive us for these sins, but I'm starting to think the kingdom of heaven is for these kids. I told my daughter, there's one man in your bed, I won't stand for less. Hope my son, I hit your head on that fragile legs. I lost some niggas to that dope, I lost niggas to the feds. Remember Jono tried to stick me for that cheese on that bread, yeah, I was thugging with Lucky, that nigga left me for dead. Endure to the end, cause I listened to what was said. Mother told me she loved me when she was sick up in the bed. I was running them streets, but the truth made me a man. Shit, I don't really speak, cause she'll never understand. That's why I ain't even tell her about these voices in my head. I'm still trying to manage my anger like Uncle Craig.
I seen heaven turn to hell, I gotta stay alive. Lord have mercy on my soul, stand by my side. I killed the old man and I watched him die. Lost a couple niggas, guess he wasn't my round. They play my niggas, lay you down, they all down the ride. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. I gotta stay alive. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive.
I got you. Let it vibe real quick. Look. City eyes, it's time to vote God. My God, a real nigga, cause he wasn't no flaw. Posted on the corner like a watchdog. Family secure, got that shotty in the closet by the mob ball. Fuck what they heard, but tell them it's all true. Be cautious, that foundation falls till you fall through. They gon' fall. Look, I keep this shit 50 times 2. Ain't no more heart in this game, I'm John Q. Colder than the avalanche, way above average. Fierce taste sweet, told him make me an apple crisp. Left us in the valley full of bones, this where hope found. Java, come on, man, dark sands get broke down. Riding through Evanston with Mark Quad, telling me how the crackers turn his childhood to a ghost town. Focus out, nigga, I lay that game down. I feel his pain, cause nothing is the same now. Never light shine like heaven through a rain cloud. Glock have a fit like my child, no tangent. Try to warn them niggas, we bear arms like tarantula. Them other niggas rap, I make anthems. I really seen prophets under this banner. Made my enemies bow down on camera. Told my design I wanted black and white like a panda. I'm better than that nigga that sunk dirty Diana. Look, I move like a Brazilian, precious cargo, spirit Asian, but I got a new semi-auto. Wave that bitch around like where's Wardo. Sleep if they won't, I cut through they Z's like I'm Zorro. Pay me for his name, so I gotta keep that steel clutch. Trust me, I'm not what you think. I squeeze till it click like Dorothy when the heels touch. The world got me dumb, I don't feel much. ride around with Yara down. Just left the state bridge. Looking for a bitch better than Baby's kid. Remember, I dropped Quiet Storm. I've been gone ever since. Still in the field, fuck them niggas on the fence, yeah.
Lifestyle, that's my boss, bitch, and my wordplay. Hey, when I get mad, turn the Scarface. How when I get mad, turn the Sharface. Yeah, nigga. Fuck, I'm talking about that. Tell me how it is, tell me how you feel, tell me what it is, tell me what you wanna do. Put sad boy plotting on who? I done seen it all before I came through. Must don't understand, nigga, I'm in the truth, lame ass nigga. But they cracker trying to shoot shit my way. 100 down rides on the highway. Only thing I got in this lifestyle, that's my boss, bitch, and my wordplay. Hey, when I get mad, turn the Scarface. Now when I get mad, turn the Sharface. Yeah, I'm up in South Beach with this shit, nigga, Miami. Fuck on me. Tell me how it is, tell me how you feel, tell me what it is. I'm always in the field, always dressed to kill, nigga. What the fuck you talking about? But your pussy boy, but you ain't talking about nothing, but you ain't making noise. You ain't on that shit thought you was. Who the fuck these niggas thought they was? They don't even know that. Shooting at me and I'm a throwback. I don't look back, that's a throwback. No, I don't look sad, cause I'm on that. Boy, get shot at the top, that's a toe tag. Lame man, cracker don't want the guns on me. But these people wanna know everything. But the booze and the chica. I tell these soft ass boys how to think. When I'm on my grind, let it hate. Yeah, my nutsack on these fuck niggas when I don't give a fuck. But they be hating on cause I'm up, nigga. What the fuck, nigga? Who the fuck these niggas thought they was? Yeah, all the time a nigga growing. All the time a nigga knowing. Gotta stack it up, keep that bitch flowing. Hey. Tell me how it is, tell me how you feel, tell me what it is. Gotta flip the deal, gotta keep the steel. Killer being killed, nah, nigga, for real, I'm ready for the real. Nigga, ready for the war, nigga. But they crack trying to shoot shit my way. 100 down rounds on the highway. Only thing I got in this lifestyle, that's my boss, bitch, and my wordplay. Hey, when I get mad, turn the Scarface. Now when I get mad, turn the Scarface. They up here with the scene, nigga, with the Colombians, cutting niggas' heads off and shit. Tell me how it is, tell me how you feel. Always just a kid, shoot 'em up the hill. Gotta keep it still, nah, nigga, for real. Any boy that they talking about. Why X out your rank, walking on your sand. On the highway, chasing out the bands. Boy, wanna hate, they don't understand. Boy, wanna hate, soft toucans. Sam, man, nigga. I told you for that nigga don't know it. Yeah, chasing out the war, and I love that shit. Cause the thrill of the hunt keep me on my shit. Yeah, the deck on my hip with a stand-up clip. Yeah, motherfucker, we'll kill your ass. We'll motherfucking dissect your ass. Cut a head off, put a body for the buzzers. Matter of fact, fuck them buzzers, nigga. Ain't no head hunters. We got more to Hey, call nigga Sharface, nigga. What the fuck you talking about? Yeah.
The Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge started at a 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under the commanding General Yohana. This is ISUPK Killeen Monday history class. I'm Priest and Officer DeWarrior. Rocking with me, I got Priest and Officer Carl Kazai, Priest and Officer Kahan Gabar. Give him a hand. And we're going to get, as a Salakia, Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahushua Brakatah to the brothers. Shalom, Yahweh Shemar Athan Ba'ashem Yahushua to the sisters. As always, if any questions in the class or online, type them in. Lord allow, we'll get to them. Any questions in the room? Salakia. Tawab. Most High in Christ. Today's class, we're going to go into something that's, plaguing the earth right now. And that's the identity of the Jews. Right now, the conflict between Palestine and Israel is all about a war over land that belongs to neither of them. The promised land, in the who could tell me Where was the Garden of Eden? Anybody could tell me that. You know, let's take it back to the beginning with Adam. You know what I'm saying? Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. Where was that? Where was that place? What was it? What's the significance of it? Just gonna give a quick second for them online or in the room. Go ahead and anybody want to give it a shot? The significance of the Garden of Eden. If you can understand this, you can begin to understand how everything played out, how our identity even, became in question, and how people fight over our land. All right. For time's sake, I'm going to just give it to you. The Garden of Eden is what they're fighting over. It's the land in the Middle East, Jerusalem, the promised land, the land that was promised to the Jews, the Holy Land, the set apart land. It was the capital of the world, essentially. Adam's rule was a rulership of the planet, and the garden was essentially the capital. Just like you got capitals in all your cities and your major cities, you got downtown, the main area that all the businesses happening at. Wall Street is opening up and closing. That was what the garden was. We were in the place to be, and the rulership of Adam, extended to the entire planet. So when Adam lost his reign, through angering the Lord, essentially, we lost our homeland. We lost our position. We lost running the capital of the world. Let me Jeremiah 17th chapter. I'll start at verse 1. We gotta understand that sin. What sin is transgression of the law. When we transgress the law, there has to be consequence. The Lord ain't a sucker. So there's gonna be consequences for anything that you make. You ain't gonna let people cross you. You're not letting your kids do you any type of way. As blacks, Hispanics, and natives, we ain't, it's gotten softer these days. But I remember when I was a kid, you watch what you say, because anything around could be used against you.
Right.
You thought you was safe because you was out the crib. They grabbing switches off the goddamn tree like Ninja Gaiden. Right. You know what I'm saying? Grandma and them, they own you. And blacks, Hispanics, and natives, we not taking nothing from our children. We ain't like the oppressor. You don't hear our kids talk about, damn it, mom. You know what I'm saying? Like in the grocery stores, I want gushers. Like we getting pop. We getting boom bow. We getting the skippity pap pap. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord ain't no different. When we broke the Lord's laws, when we sinned against the Lord, there was consequence for that. Read what you got.
Got in the book of Jeremiah chapter 17 verse 1. The sin of Judah is written with a pen of iron and with the point of a diamond.
It's written, it's etched in stone. The point of a diamond will cut through anything.
Right.
Our sin is cutting through goddamn timelines, cutting through generations and generations, written into the fabric of our being. Go ahead.
It is graven upon a tablet of their hearts and upon the horns of your altars. Verse 2. Whilst their children remember their altars and their groves by the green trees upon the high hills.
Will we remember the kingdom? Will we remember where we came from? Will we remember serving the Lord? Keep going.
Verse 3. On my mountain in the field, I will give thy substance and all thy treasures to the spoil. And
Go ahead.
and thy high places for sin throughout all thy borders.
For our iniquity against the Lord is all of the salt, all of the flavor we got, all of our treasure, he's gonna give us up to be taken. Everything that we hold dear, that we did hold dear, princes and princesses of the power, we're gonna lose that. It's gonna be given for anybody to get. And you see that in our hoods. You see every neighborhood, every hood is ran by all the other nations. You got the goddamn Koreans with the nail shops.
Right.
You got them. So you got the Chinese with the Chinese selling us fried chicken. We was just talking about that.
Right.
That's how much the hell we in. We was just talking about getting some chicken from Moab. Like, we got the goddamn Arabs at the gas stations. We all are giving them the spoil. We're all out here for the taking. And now you hear us trying to say, like, hey, help black businesses, help brown businesses, support the natives on the reservations. We got to say that. We the ones saying that. Because we giving the because we're out here for the taking. Keep going.
Verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee.
Now, even us, even the princes and princesses of the power, we're going to lose our heritage that the Lord gave us. Discontinue. What does it mean to discontinue? They discontinue a damn TV show. You know it's not coming on no more. They discontinue a pair of J's. They not getting released no more. We've been discontinued from our heritage as princes, princesses, kings, and priests. We've been discontinued from that. We were brought here, and now what are we? Blacks. We were before that. We was what? Negro, colors, Afro American. We was a hairstyle for a while.
Right.
That's being discontinued from your heritage. Calling you Afro American. Later changed into African American. Because we've been discontinued from our heritage. Keep going.
And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee. And I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not.
And now we're here serving all these other nations. And don't get it twisted. They are our enemies. The Lord is showing us day by day who your enemies are. Ask Carmelo Anthony's parents who the enemy is now. What's his name? Cyrus Belton. Ask Cyrus Belton's family. All of our brothers, Sandra Bland, Botham John, Emmett Till, George Floyd, who our enemies are. We're here serving our enemies. We're goddamn the essential workers in this place. I don't know if brothers and sisters have ever noticed, but do you notice how, like, if you go into them condos downtown, they always got like a black doorman. The doorman always got to be a brother. Like, you don't see no white doormans in because they want to know that we serve them. In this society, we serve our enemies. All the brothers in the goddamn NFL, who are they serving? All these white owners. The NBA, we all talk about the NBA players, but then you don't hear us talking about the NBA owners. Who was that owner of the Clippers that called the whole team goddamn monkeys? His side piece got him caught up, and then what happened to him? The league asked him to step down as the face of the team, and then his wife stepped up. He didn't lose no bread. He ain't lose no bread. He called his whole team. They don't care about us because we serve them, and they know that they're our enemies. They hate us with a perpetual hatred, like the scriptures say. And we're here discontinued from our heritage because of sin. The scripture said the sin of Judah is written with a pen of iron and with a point of diamond. our sin is echoing through the land to the point that we've lost our identity and our heritage. Keep going.
For ye have kindled for ye have kindled a fire in mine anger, which shall burn forever.
And it's burning right now. It's burning. It's burnt. It's literally burned forever. Like Genesis 1. We're feeling the effects of our sin from the beginning of the creation of society. All the way until right now. This entire age in society and all of us losing our position is because of sin, and we feel it right now, thousands of years later. Let me get Psalms 83. Because we got to understand that because we sinned against the Lord flipped things up. And our enemies were able to have power because we lost our power. Our power comes from the Lord. We're a people who always gave all of the power to the Lord. Even with Moses. When Moses deterred from the favor of the Lord is when he tried to show the power coming from himself. What did Moses do? What am I talking about? Who could tell me what Moses did to lose favor from the Lord? What did the Lord command Moses to do for the people in the wilderness? The Lord had commanded. Go ahead, priest. What did the Lord tell Moses to do? Lie. The Lord told Moses to speak to the rock. He told him to speak to the rock. Moses went up there and tried to put on a little show. That's what he did. He went out there and razzle dazzled and tried to, the Lord he struck the rock and the Lord still sprang forth the water, but the Lord didn't tell him to do that. That was him doing, that was him going on and like, let me show y'all what I could do. Let me show y'all the power that I got. All our power, now speaking to the rock shows the power of the Lord. But when he struck it, he was like, this me. The Lord, all our power comes from the Lord. And when we acknowledge that, then we can begin to understand that we're powerless. And the only reason that our enemies have power is because the Lord granted it to them. Read what you got. You can start at verse. Yeah, start at verse 3. Well, you know what? Yeah, start at verse 3.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 83 and verse 3. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. Who are the hidden ones? Who are the hidden ones? Who can answer that? Who are the hidden ones? Go ahead,
Lucky. I'm looking in the comments, but the fact that we don't know who the hidden ones lets us know who the hidden ones.
Real talk. That what the brothers bringing out is heavy. That's what's so heavy about that? Like we're hidden from each other.
Right.
We're a family that doesn't know that we're a family. We walk around here in our damn neighborhoods and we are literally hidden not only from our heritage and our identity, but we're hidden to each other.
Right.
It's like you the biggest and best family on the planet, but you don't know you walking past your brother and your sister every day.
Right.
You don't know that the niggas that you robbing is really your cousins. When really, if we gave all our strength to each other, everyone else would be threatened and in danger. That's why the scripture says they have consulted together against us. The other nations have come together against us. Keep reading.
Come, verse 4. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
They said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation. Now, one thing you know about these other nations, it don't matter what nationality they are. They know their heritage. Goddamn Moab, them Chinese and them Japanese, they're like, yeah, my family descends from the Ming Dynasty. Right. I'm 18th generation Korean from this province. They telling you they're gonna tell you what type of grass was growing on their land. Them goddamn these Edomites, they say, yeah, I'm from Ireland and this, that, the third, or I'm really part German and Swiss. My family migrated from this area at this time and did this at this time. Elam, them damn East Indians. Everybody knows their heritage and their nationality and their culture, except black and brown people. That's because, like we just read in Jeremiah, the 17th chapter, the Lord discontinued us from our heritage because of the sin, because of our iniquity. Keep going.
Come, verse 5. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee. You ever wonder why they got so much pride with their Confederate flag? They don't even know why. That's because they are just confederate against us. It's in their spirit to be against us. Don't get it twisted. When the Confederate, was it the Confederates and the Union? Was the other one the Union, right? When they were fighting the Civil War, it wasn't for freedom of black people. It was for power. And the power that the black people granted slave owners and the political powers of the South. Having black people worth 2/3 of a vote added up. That adds up to against all them people in the North that don't have slaves. So it was in their best interest to abolish slavery to counterbalance the power struggle. That's what it was about. It wasn't about freedom for blacks, as they would like you to believe, which is why the Bible calls them the devil. They're just deceivers. And it's so ironic that they call don't they call Abraham Lincoln Honest Abe?
Right.
The one devil they call honest was the most dishonest.
Right.
They call him Honest Abe, and he couldn't even be honest about his agenda. He wasn't like, hey, they just trying to get too much power over there. He was like, no, the slaves must be freed. Like he gave us, damn. That was Honest Abe. You got to understand, these are our enemies. And they've been our enemies from the beginning, since the garden. That snake that deceived Eve, that was the spirit of our oppressor. That spirit dwelt in that man with those snake-like properties. And you have to understand, all of the other nations are confederate against thee behind the oppressor. Behind the oppressor. And they are rallying and they are doing all this to keep us from being a what? Keep us from being a nation. Keep us from having our heritage. Keep us from our nationality. To discontinue us from that. Any more on that?
A little bit more.
Okay, Babu Shah.
Verse 6. The tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites of Moab.
Those are just got the oppressor, the white people, the Arabs, the Chinese. Yeah, Babu Shah.
And the Hagarenes. Gabal and Ammon and Amalek The Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Those are just the Asians and the Europeans and the Africans, particularly the Jewish people, Amalek, and then Philistines and Tyre. Those are just African nations.
Verse 8. Ashur also joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah.
And that's just all of the nations. You know how like the UN comes together? Just imagine the UN coming together to oppress you, black and brown people. That's what this is. That's what this is about. This is about the oppression of black and brown people. But we got to get it. We got to understand something real heavy. That's that in doing the key to their oppression is removing our knowledge of our power. By discontinuing us from being a nation, we lose our power source, which is the Lord. The Israelites always throughout the script, like one thing the Israelites do in the scriptures is cry to the Lord. We plead with the Lord and we let the Lord fight our battles. But if we don't know that we're the only family with the Lord, what will we not do? What won't we do? We won't beseech the Lord.
Right.
We won't go to our power source because we don't even know that we're the people with the power. That's the key of all of this. That's why it's so important that you look at yourself as a Puerto Rican or a Mexican instead of a Ephraimite or Issacharite. Puerto Rican just means rich port. We got to understand we're a holy people set apart from all the other people on the planet, and discontinuing from our heritage and our nationality is cutting off a direct line to our power source, which is the Lord. We're losing all our power. We don't have any strength without the Lord. Let me get Isaiah 29:16. Because we got to understand this. Like, it doesn't make sense to a lot of people because we like, why would the Lord do that? And why is this happening? And why is it playing out like this? And why? We got a lot of whys. Why does the Lord not love everybody? That's the main one we always hear, right? It's so hard for the other nations to believe that God does not love them. Why would the Lord make us to be y'all enemy? Why would he? Let's read.
Out of the book of Isaiah, chapter 29, verse 16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. Foreshadow works. It's like it foreshadow the work, say of him that made it, he made me not.
Now, surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. What is the significance of that? The Lord flipped things upside down, right? Why? Why did he do that? Because he wanted to. Let's just be plain and simple. The Lord made this story play out how he did because it pleased him. You make something, it's because you want to make it. If you're a potter and you make a vase, the vase can't say, man, I really wanted to be a damn a bucket. Why you make me into a vase? I really wanted to be a chalice. Like I really, a vase is cool. It just sit there, but I want to get picked up and drank out of. Can a vase do that? And can it say like, can the vase say, you didn't make me? I don't care what you want to do. You ain't make me. Yes, the potter did. Yes, the Lord did make us. Yes, the Lord did make them. If the Lord made them to be enemies, it's because the Lord saw fit that that's what it was. That's his will. They can't just because they got a problem with it doesn't change the fact of the matter. Shit. Salaki, we got a problem with being in captivity. We can't be like, damn, why we gotta go through this?
Right.
How much? Like, I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired of being broke. I'm tired of oppression of bills.
Right.
I'm tired of bills when they're living so rich that they can just live out their wickedness on an island and eat babies. I'm tired of hearing about these wicked goddamn devils living so comfortably and deliciously. But it doesn't matter because the Lord made it how he made it. He made this play out like this. We're longing for righteousness to be back on earth. When are they going to get judged for all of their crimes and all of their wickedness? Just because we want that don't mean that it's going to change what it is. The Lord made it how he made it. We sinned against him. We got to get punished. And our punishment is them being served by us. Them being served by us and them going a step further and taking our goddamn identity.
Right.
Them serving us, serving them, and them acting as if they were really us. Wearing some goofy outfits with little tassels and what do them Amalekites be wearing? They wear all black robes with some little curly Q weaves to act like their hair is curly and act like they're black.
That's crazy.
They literally these people are wearing blackface.
Right.
They got blackface on, and because they running the earth with it. That's because and the Lord's so cold with it. We got to look at them and see how goofy they look and look at the world, look at them and admire them.
Right.
We have to watch the world admire them, knowing that my brothers and sisters is the greatest thing on the planet. We the fastest, strongest, most compassionate, beautiful, best cooking. Everything we do is what it is. But we got to watch the earth, look at them and be like, they're the guardians of the galaxy and the goddamn Avengers. They're everything but the devil the Bible speaks of. That's a curse of the Bible. That's a curse. What we read in Psalms 83, they're confederate against us. They come together and work out ways to oppress us. And you see it in our music. You see it in our TV shows. What do they call TV? Television programming. Our kids is being programmed to, our children are being programmed to change genders right now. Let that sink in your head right now for a second. Let that sink in your spirit. Like, our children are being programmed by the oppressor to change. Like, it wasn't enough to make them goddamn Saucy Santanas and RuPaul's and Magic Johnson Jr. and all these damn effeminate, all this. They gotta let our 5-year-olds decide that they want to have hormonal treatments to become different genders. That's hell. That's being discontinued from our heritage. That's the other nations being crafty against us and gathering together and figuring out how they can stop us from being a nation. You know how else you know how else they stop us? With Planned Parenthood on our corners. They stop us with liquor stores. What's the biggest way they stop us? Who could tell me? The number one answer. If we playing Family Feud, what's the number one answer how they stop us? Anybody want to give it a shot? See what they say online. Anybody in the room?
I'm trying to wait for the people online.
Yeah, give them a chance. Give them a little bit. What is the main way of the crafty counsel of how they stop us from being a nation? Who could tell me? The number one spot. What Buddy be saying? The number one spot. All right, if they ain't saying that, what y'all got? No, y'all know.
I'll go ahead.
Go ahead.
Christianity.
Give them a hand. Christianity at the number one spot. Christianity has destroyed us so much. We think, like, if you ask somebody their nationality, they say Christian.
Real talk.
You ask a black person, what's your nationality? They don't even know. They're gonna say Christian. Christianity makes us love everybody, even the ones that are crafty against us. What's his name that shut up the church?
Dylan Roof.
Dylan Roof came in the church and fired up blacks and Hispanics. And we're so destroyed that we forgive him. Go ahead, priest.
If I may, it's so heavy because like even if you don't call yourself a Christian, if you get backed into a corner, you get put in that hot seat, you're gonna start to become Christian. Like you're gonna start everything that you say and everything you're gonna do is gonna be Christian. Like everybody, well, they was in the church, but they went and forgave Dylan Roof for taking the life of they, you know what I mean, they grandmothers and grandfathers. You know what I mean? You everybody that's not in the Christian church, they say you know what I mean, they left the Christian church because it's, you know what I mean, it ain't really real. But then you question them, and you get to put them in a hot seat about their lifestyle, whether they LGBTQ, or they getting high all the time, or they robbing, or whatever the case is. Then they say, "Oh, only God could judge me." Now you go ahead and morph into a Christian real quick. That's how you know that Christianity is the number one tool that they use to destroy us. So like,
real talk. Now give him a hand, because yeah, that's the absolute truth. Like you said, it's morphing time. Boy, they morph real quick. Boy, they form up that Megazord. They turn it. They all combine into Big Mama with the hat.
right?
You know what I'm saying? Like you can, only God could judge me. Only God could. Like, judgment is something that determines your fate of your life. Calling out sin is not judgment. But even the script, first off, only God could judge me is not in the Bible.
Right.
That's from Tupac. That's a song. It's not the Bible. The scriptures say the saints will judge even the smallest matter. We're gonna judge you leaving that toilet seat up. Like something that you thought was small, you were like, hey, you know, and them type of that type of judgment is happening every day in the ISUPK under Command Gianna. Let your rib call a council, a trespass council. You're like, well, what happened? Well, you know, I cooked and I did all this, and he left the microwave open, and then put the food in the Tupperware in the fridge, and then we're gonna sit in there like, well, brother, is what the sister's saying correct? And then the brother gonna say, yeah, I just didn't give a fuck or something. You're gonna be like, okay, and it's gonna get judged. That matter's gonna get judged like any other matter. Whether it's to be like, well, you know, I murdered my husband. That matter gets judged too. Every matter is going to get judged, even the smallest one. So saying only God can judge me is not in the Bible. You holding something?
Live. I'm still on Isaiah 29.
We got any more look on that?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get it.
This is the book of Isaiah 29 and verse 16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work of him that made it, for shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding?
Understand this. We can't say the Lord didn't know what he was doing. You can't be like, man, the Lord didn't know what he was doing. The Lord is wrong. I'm right. God loves everybody. That's not how it works. The Lord got understanding because he made you. He made everything. Drop that and give me Job 9 and 24. Because we got to understand this as a people. The Lord is trying to show us how to get out of this. He's showing us the other side of the story. We sinned, like it said in Jeremiah 17. We sinned and lost and were discontinued from our heritage. But there's a way to get out of this. There's a way that righteousness can come back on the earth. Righteousness will come back on the earth because thus saith the Lord. It's going to happen. But it's a way that you don't got to suffer. We don't have to suffer. And we can expedite this process. Like if we get back as a nation, start loving each other and preferring one another and keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, you'll see the earth change overnight. Read what you got.
This is the book of Job, chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
The earth is what?
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
Who's running the earth right now? We got to understand this. The Lord gave the earth to them. Like we just read. We was discontinued from our heritage and forced to serve our enemies because of our sin. Not because of nothing that they did right. They didn't do nothing right. We did something wrong. And because of that, the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. Go ahead.
He covered the faces of the judges thereof.
He did what?
He covered the faces of the judges thereof.
Now you look at Christ and you see a white man with a toga and a toe ring, half naked. They used to have a wild little picture over there by the camp in Houston. I don't know if y'all remember that at that church where it was like Jesus naked, just like that. It was like the white Jesus naked with the bruh, that joint was crazy. It's crazy they even had that. It's like on the downtown, like on Main Street, like right. Bro, they got a church and he's naked, bro. That's because they cover the faces of the judges. All them Supreme Court justices and all that, white men and white women, cover the faces of the judges. All the prophets, goddamn Ezekiel and Jeremiah, all of them looking like what's that damn Passion of the Christ? Mel Gibson is covering the faces of the judges.
Right.
That's covering the faces of the judges right there. Mel Gibson is not Yahushua. Yahushua would look closer to like Kimbo Slice. He would be like, when in his prime, before when he was in the backyards, like
right.
They was just looking at Kimbo like, yeah, I remember seeing them putting their hands up like, yeah, that's how you would look at Christ. Keep going.
Verse 25. That's like, I think that's it on that. Unless you.
Now is that it?
Yeah, that's it on that.
Okay. Now I think it's a little bit more on 24.
Almost on. Oh, Salaki, hold on. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
If not, where and who is he? If the earth was given to the hand of the wicked and he covered the faces of the judge, who and where is the wicked? Who is the wicked? Let me get Psalms 58. 58 and let's see, start at verse. Start at verse 3, I think. Yeah, start at verse 3. Because it's a reoccurring thing that you got to wrap your head around. Psalms 58, verse 3.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 58, verse 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
The wicked are estranged from the womb. You're not going to make these other nations understand righteousness because they were made, like we read before, the potter. The Lord is the potter. He makes them to be wicked. You can't. What's the scripture I'm looking for? Does the vessel have
Romans?
Yeah, Romans 9. Yeah, is it Romans? Yeah, Romans 9. You don't got to pull it now, but basically, the vase don't have the ability to tell the potter what he is. Like the Lord made them wicked out the womb. And it says they come out the womb speaking what? Speaking lies. They were made to do this. That's their design. That's their purpose. And the earth was given into the hands of the wicked. If they come out the womb speaking lies and the earth was given to them, what is the earth going to be full of? It's going to be full of lies. And the main lie is that they are the chosen people of God. The Jewish man was the chosen people of God, when really you are black and brown person.
Right.
That is the biggest lie on the planet. It was so big that when Russia started beefing with America, Putin dropped that joint like it was like, he's like, I'm finna let the blacks know that they really the ones. But we're so destroyed that it didn't even matter to us. Like Putin released the archives showing all of the prophets as black people. They got ancient documents. They showing like, look at this, and we over here doing what? We doing a TikTok challenge.
Right.
We in that joint doing this.
Yeah.
We end up getting silly.
Right.
Because we destroyed. Because we discontinued from our heritage. I don't even know. I wish Yahaj was here. I know he know them little dances.
Yeah.
You know all them. I desire. I'm sure they know. But yeah, that's where we at. Or if we not there, we watching goddamn baddies. Or whatever. What the sisters watching now? They still watching Housewives, Love and Hip Hop, or Basketball Wives.
They're watching Drewski now.
Drewski. Yeah. Watching Drewski.
Could have been.
We watching LeBron get traded to the Sixers. We worried about Myles Garrett going to the Rams. We watching everything. But we did not care about them Putin dropping them files. We don't even care about the Epstein files.
Right.
We find out they're eating babies and drinking blood, and we still don't care. How do you love a people that is eating babies and drinking blood? Go ahead.
No, Salakia, like what to your point, it's so heavy because we still we was doing interviews. I think it was during Juneteenth. We was doing interviews and brothers was like, what's your least favorite race? And we was saying us, like after a long, awkward pause, because you know what they wanted to say at first. It was like us. I mean, look at how we treat each other. Look at this, that, and the third. Even as you finding out that your oppressor is literally eating you, we still look at ourselves as the most wicked. It's a lot.
Yeah, no, that's crazy too. That's a heavy point because even we find they literally cutting off. I seen something in the Epstein file where they cutting off faces, putting it on their face to scare the babies, get some type of emotional adrenal response, and then they withdraw, like taking man, they got withdrawing something from the pituitary gland, and these is literal monsters we living amongst.
God.
We living amongst monsters. And then what do we say? Not all of them like that.
Right.
But you don't hear no outrage from none of these people about the Epstein files. It's not like they like, man, we out here eating. They like, nah, we not gonna stand for this. They'll stand up for all type of. When 9/11 happened, everybody stood up,
right,
against them goddamn against them Arabs. We've been bombing goddamn what's it? Not Kuwait. What's that? Where was we out at the? Not Kuwait, but that city over there, in the Middle East, Saudi Arabia. No, was it Saudi? Dubai, yeah, we've been all of them. We've been out there going to war with all of them since from 9/11. Come to find out, we was behind 9/11.
Good night.
We trained them pilots. How you think they knew to come on there with them box cutters? We showed them how to do that. That's how much of a devil the oppressor is. They'll stand up. The whole country will band together against that, but because they care about that. They care about innocent white people on a plane and innocent white people in them Twin Towers dying. They don't care about blacks, Hispanics dying. They don't care about white people eating babies. They don't care about that. There's no public outrage about none of that. That's because they are the wicked, and they've been estranged from the womb, speaking lies. They'll tell you that they care about you. They'll tell you that they care about these issues. They'll tell you that they care about it, but they don't care about it. That's why they elected Donald Trump as their president. That's why they want to make America great again, which just means they want to bring back slavery. They want to bring back open racist ideology. They want you to be put back in your place. They want you to work the fields. They want you to not lift your head up so high. They want that again. They didn't. Kyrie Irving couldn't even post a damn video about black people being Jews. I think he didn't even post a video. He shared a damn movie. He shared a link to a movie, and because of that, They cut off his bread. They made him do a public apology, and they said, if you don't do this, you ain't gonna be able to hoop no more. Kanye West then went to full-fledged war. Kanye just he just had enough of dealing with Amalek. I don't know what he on now, but I know at one point he was making a song about all of his niggas is Nazis. We should probably we might have to end the class with that hoe. Might have to play that at the end. Yeah, we gonna get flagged. You're right. I'm glad it's a brother. That's Most High in Christ, huh? Because I'd have just been flagged. I'd have just real talk. Just go ahead and throw it down the trash. But that's how, bruh, that's what we dealing with right here. We battling the beast, the great red dragon, the wicked that's been estranged from the youth, that covered up the faces of the judges, speaking lies.
If I may,
please.
I don't know if you saw this, but it was a sister that was, we are dying, or we losing our lives because we want to have relationships with our oppressor. Like, you look at what's his name, Nolan Wells. What's that sister name? Tamla Horsford, that sister that was at that pool party, popped up dead. You know what I mean? Don't nobody know what happened. Ruled a suicide.
The damn military.
Yeah,
I believe.
What was it? No, it was she was in a group full of just all her white friends.
Okay.
It's a whole bunch of, this year alone, a whole bunch of sisters popping up missing and unalived because of the, by the hands of their husbands who are white men. We dying because of our relationships with our oppressor. And it was a sister who was, jogging with her boyfriend, who was a Edomite, who was a devil. And she jogging with him, and he stopped in this tunnel, and he turned around. He don't know she recording. He turned around and he was like, "This is where I'm gonna bury you." He was like, "This is where I'm gonna kill you."
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, you recording?" And then tried to play it off. But point is, the devil has always been the same devil, and he's been doing the same thing, and we dying because we not getting the message. Like, the Lord is telling us right here. In all these scriptures that you are pulling, the Lord is telling you exactly who your oppressor is, and who the devil is, and who the wicked is, and who the devil in the earth is. It's like you.
No, give my hand, real talk. Because that's the key thing. If you don't understand who the devil is, how can you understand that you the goddamn superhero?
Right.
You don't know you can't figure out who the people of the story is. That's why Christianity disarms you, because you don't know who the characters of the story are. And you don't know the context of the story. You've been given the context by the devil.
Right.
The person that is your enemy is the one that's feeding you the story. It's just like they feed you all this garbage. The food ain't even the same no more. Like, you hear that all the time. Like, even the structure of the country, it used to be half farmers, half industry. But the farmers have been reduced, because if there was so many farmers, then you'd have means of production of your own livelihood, instead of global corporations like Monsanto taking ownership of everything you eat. And if they don't provide you the food, then you don't eat, in order to control you. We got to understand that the oppressor is so devious, and there's no links that he will go to. Like, we think that cloning is outside of his the oppressor is eating babies.
Right.
He'll clone, he'll do whatever to keep the chosen people of God in subjection, because as long as they're in subjection, there's no power that can oppose them, or that is willing to oppose them, because the Lord is always running the show. But if the Lord ain't fighting for us, he's not fighting against them. They get to be the heroes. They get to be the Jewish man. They get to be the Guardians of the Galaxy. They get to be the Avengers. They get to be the X-Men. They get to be all them, everything that they want to be. The A-list celebrities, they get to be all of that. Because this is their kingdom. This is their heaven. And this is our hell. Because we sinned against the Lord. Because we've been discontinued from our heritage, cut off from our power. Because of that, we have no strength. We have no ability to do anything. You got any more on that?
Let's see.
Drop that and give me John 8.
Oh,
Go ahead. Yeah, please.
Like you. Verse 4. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent.
Of course. Their poison is like a poison of a serpent. I wonder what serpent. What is their poison? The lies. And it will, like the poison of a serpent, it will kill you from the inside. Their lies have literally killed us from the inside with Christianity. Like we brought up about the Dylan Roof. The whole church is compromised because they in there talking about they love everybody. Even the goddamn enemy that's coming in, kicking the door in with a goddamn AR-15. Even that enemy. They love him. They love him. Because they're poison. Because we are poison. By the poison of a serpent. Keep going.
They're like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear.
And we can't understand anything. We don't hear the truth. Like the brother brought out, we out here crying to our people. You know who they rather listen to? Charleston White. Trust them white people. White people gonna do right by you.
Mm-hmm.
But they deaf to the truth. Let me get John 8 and 44. We got to understand this. We align ourselves with the oppressor. We align ourselves with the oppressor because of their craftiness. Every show got a black and white people join hand in hand. You gotta love them. We even given Juneteenth, we still celebrate July 4th.
Right.
Make that make sense. What's the purpose of having Juneteenth if you're gonna still celebrate July 4th? Go ahead, Priest.
It's the book of John, chapter 8, verse 44. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning.
He was a what?
He was a murderer from the beginning.
He was a murderer from the beginning. Who was a murderer from the beginning? Who was the first murderer? Who's the first recorded murderer? Cain, right?
Right.
Cain murdered his brother, Abel. Buried the body. What happened to Cain once he was confronted by the Lord after this? What happened to Cain? What did the Lord do? What did the Lord do after Cain murdered Abel? He hit him with the mark, right?
Right.
He put the mark of leprosy on him. And what was that? He made him white. He really made him red.
Right.
He made him red. Because the white man is really red. We call him white because, well, they call themselves white. They created the terms white and black during the slave trade when Thomas Jefferson wrote back to the foreign markets explaining the condition in America. They created the white and they created the blacks. The blacks were the ones who were evil. The whites were the ones that were pure and the ones that were noble. The Lord made them red. And what's the first? Cain said, I can't be like this. They're gonna what did he say? I won't be able to go nowhere.
Right.
I won't. Everyone will see that I look different. Please.
If I may say, anybody that see me will want to kill me.
Real talk. Anybody that see me will want to kill me. And you know what's so heavy about that, priest, is that we don't want to kill him no more. We see him as the devil right in our face, red. And I mean, the Lord said he wasn't gonna give nobody the power to execute the vengeance, but we don't even have the desire as a people to kill them. We got too much love for them. We just want to kill each other because of that crafty counsel, because we've been discontinued from our heritage. The first thing he said is like, yeah, I can't go nowhere. They're gonna want to kill me. Maybe you deserve death because he didn't bring up that you just killed somebody.
Right.
How you gonna even say that after you just killed somebody?
Right.
They're gonna want to kill me. You just killed somebody.
Just like a devil.
Yeah, just like a devil. No. Don't do. I know what I done did, but don't do me like that. The devil, boy. The first thing he worried about is himself after being the wicked.
Right.
It's because the Lord made him like that.
If I may.
Please.
There is no devil in this earth that will confess that we need reparations or like agree with reparations. Like every time we had this conversation, it always go the same. Like, yeah, I mean, it was terrible what happened during slavery, but that was such a long time ago. And, violence won't solve anything. After they robbed you and did all the diabolical things, you could run the list down. How they was feeding us the alligators and eating us and burning us alive and, lynching us and all of that. You could run it down and talk about how that still affects our people today. And they'll just be like, oh, well, I mean, that was terrible. But I mean, violence won't solve anything, and we just gotta move forward. Like they'll just, like you just said, like you just killed somebody. Yeah. Of course, something got to be done about that. But they just want to sweep it up under the rug and just be like, well, what about me? My life is about to be so hard. Woe is me.
Yeah,
it's like
no, that's a heavy thing too. And you know what's so crazy about what the priest said is like, even they'll say, yeah, that was a terrible thing, but we got to move on. We got to just move forward. You got to lace yourself up by your bootstraps.
Right.
You got to, but they directly benefit from all of those killings.
Right.
All of them killings that we talking about, you're benefiting from right now. You're benefiting directly from them killings. And if white people truly were sorry, every white person would be like, they should adopt a black family and give half of their money to them. Like whatever, like how we pay child support, half of every white family should just go to a black family.
Right.
Like why are white people not trying to pass that initiative? If all of them truly care, if some of them are good, let's put a bill out like that.
Real talk.
Let's put that bill out. Every white family got to adopt a black family and half of their money go to them. Every check you get, the government automatically just take it out and put it direct deposit. It's because they don't care. It's because they're your enemy. They're gonna kill you and they're gonna speak lies because they've been estranged from the womb. That's how the Lord made them. And we look at them as parents. That's why the scripture says, "Ye are of your father, the devil." The biggest people that combat us are our own people.
Right.
They're the main ones putting that cape on for the white man. The white man will come and say, like, no, you're right. Everything y'all saying is true. You right. We are the devil. We did do that. Some of them will even kiss boots.
Right.
Most of them won't because they too prideful. But the biggest opposition, the biggest people that combat this are black Christians, brown Christians. They the ones that's fighting us. Nah, I just don't understand, why white people can't be saved. God loves everybody. Christ died for everybody. Jew nor Gentile, Jew nor Greek. But what about the Gentiles? Every book that we read in the Bible and in the New Testament, when you read Colossians and Romans and Ephesians, just think of it like Chicagoans.
Right.
Just think of it as Los Angeles. What would you say about the Los Angelites? They writing the brothers in these cities.
Right.
In your city, Texans. Just think of it as like the book of Texans. It ain't everybody in Texas. It's the niggas in Texas.
Right.
We're not talking to every person that's in. The Lord is speaking to a certain group of people all the time, the Israelites, in these different places. It ain't everybody. The Bostonians. Boston probably the closest thing to like what the Romans. Boston's so white. You talking to the Bostonian. We talking to Kevin Garnett, Jaylen Brown. We talking to, he ain't there no more, but we talking to a select group of people in Boston. You ain't talking, the Lord isn't speaking to everybody. Any more on that?
Okay.
Let's get it.
He was a murderer from the beginning and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him.
There's no truth in the white man. There's no truth in our oppressor. We about to matter of fact, go ahead, read finish 45. Finish up to 45.
When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it.
It say he's the father of it. The father of lies. Now, when you hear the father of something, that means you the man. Like you got the kids, but the father, it's like this is the chief liar.
Right.
The biggest liar. Whoever you think the GOAT is, whether you think it's Jordan or LeBron or Kobe or D Rose or whoever you think it is, the father, he is the GOAT. The white man is the GOAT of lies. Keep going.
Verse 45. And because I tell you the truth, ye believe me not.
And because we out here telling you the truth, because Christ told you the truth, you don't believe us. Because he's the father of lies. Because of all of these lies, you don't believe us. You don't believe that you could be the chosen people of God. Drop that, give me Revelations 2. Now let's get into it now. Let's wrap this up with a bow. Let me get 2 and 9. Because of his lies, you don't believe us. Because he's the GOAT of lies, you can't accept the truth.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich.
The Lord knows that we out here struggling. The Lord knows we in the gutters. We in the hood. The Lord knows what we going through. He knows our poverty, but we really rich. We come from a rich heritage. Our lineage is that of kings and priests, princes and princesses. The Lord knows that. Keep going.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews.
The what?
I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews.
He knows how ridiculous it is. How what's the word I'm looking for? How abominable it is for them to say that they are Jews. He knows the people that are saying they are Jews. You know who's not saying they are Jews? Blacks, Hispanics, and natives. outside of the ISUPK under Commander Gina Hanna, nobody's saying that the blacks, Hispanic, and natives are Jews. And anybody else that's saying it has gotten it from us.
Right.
All of the blacks, Hispanics, and natives in the world, we don't think we're Jews. But you know who does think they're Jews? These goddamn oppressors wearing black dashikis with curly cues.
Right.
And it's the blasphemy of them. The Lord said, I know the blasphemy of them that say they are Jews. Go ahead.
And are not.
And are what?
And are not.
And are not. The Lord is saying those that are saying they are Jews are not.
Right.
They're not. He knows the poverty we're going through, but we're really rich. Why are we rich? What's the point of him starting? What's the point of the Lord saying, I know thy works and tribulation and poverty? The Lord knows everything we're going through, but he tells us we're rich. Then he speaks on the people that say they are Jews. What's the significance of him saying that he knows that we're rich? The significance is we are the Jews. It's
Right.
our heritage. We come from that rich heritage. Keep going, priest.
But are the synagogue of Satan.
But are what?
But are the synagogue of Satan.
But they're the synagogue of Satan. They worship in those synagogues. They still call them synagogues to this day.
Right.
They worship in the synagogue of Satan, calling themselves with your identity. Drop down to chapter 3, verse 9. Calling themselves Jews, but the Lord says they are really the synagogue of Satan. Let's read.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 9. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie.
But do what?
But do lie.
Now, who is the father of lies? Estranged from the womb. The oppressor. Keep going.
Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet.
He will make them what?
Worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee.
That's even further showing you that when we get boot kisses, it's the Lord.
Right.
The Lord is doing that to show you who is the synagogue of Satan. Those are biblical prophecies happening. When we get boot kisses, it's not of no power of ours. We speak as the oracles of God. We speak what the Lord says. We're not speaking our own words. We're speaking the words of the words of the Lord. And because those words convict them, because of the power of the Lord, they kiss our boots. They come down and worship before our feet. Like, just think about that. It's like we're out here loving white people, and white people are kissing our boots. That's the power of the Lord in their kingdom. Give me is any more on that?
Lie.
Give me this is gonna be my last scripture too. Give me Jeremiah 14:2.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 14, verse 2. Judah mourneth.
Judah what?
Judah mourneth.
Judah, where Jew comes from. Jew is just a shortened version of Judah. And the scripture says Judah mourneth. Go ahead.
And the gates thereof languish.
And the gates thereof languish. Tell me how the Jewish people gates are languishing. They gates looking strong. They gates so strong, millionaires and billionaires can't even oppose them.
Right.
Goddamn, what's his name? Wilding out.
Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon couldn't even say nothing. They put Nick Cannon in a box. He said something about the Jews being black, and they brought them rabbis on him. That boy came out there like I was mistaken, and that he is a whole mascot for the Jewish people now.
Right.
They got a Nick Cannon dog where they pulled a little string, and he just says Shabbat Shalom. He say so whatever they saying. They pulled a little string, and he got a little different things that he say. That's our Gates language. You know, it don't matter if you got bread. Kanye is a whole goddamn billionaire. Kyrie, multi-millionaires. They can't say nothing about these Jewish people. Our Gates language, Judah mourning. We're the ones crying for our children, our families. We're the ones that mourn. They not mourning. They keep trying to bring up that goddamn Holocaust. How many people died in the Holocaust? Like 10 million, 20 million maybe? Hundreds of millions died with the transatlantic slave trade and Trail of Tears and all the damn natives that they done exterminated. Hundreds of millions. You want to see people mourning? Look at them native reservations. They don't even have to report the kidnappings of their women.
Right.
There's so many women being abducted from them reservations that nobody knows about because they target them because they're not even going to be reported. They're not even on a list. They're not even numbered. They're not even keeping track. Those Gates language. Those are places with no protection. The hood don't got no protection. The barrios, we don't got no protection. Our Gates language. But they're going to keep bringing up the Holocaust like that was the biggest atrocity in human history. You still watch, they just came out with some new Nuremberg. They're going to come out with some more garbage to build sympathy. Our Gates language. Keep going.
They are black unto the ground.
They are what?
They are black unto the ground.
The Jews are black unto the ground. Not them black fits that they wearing. Not them black Sister Act robes.
Right.
They out here like Sister Act 3. Got them black robes, thinking they doing something. Go ahead. You had something?
Lie.
They out here on. That's not the black to the ground they talking about. We black and at the bottom. Keep going.
And the cry of Jerusalem is gone up.
And we're the ones crying. We're the ones saying Black Lives Matter. We're the ones crying, but we're not crying to our power. We got to get back. We got to get back in order. We're the ones that are with no protection. We got to get back in order and serve the Lord to get our power back so that we can stop being under people that's eating babies.
Right.
Stop being under people that's gunning down and murdering our kids. Or if our kids defend themselves, they got to do 35 years. Or we got to watch our children get snatched up by ICE agents and taken to detention centers. Breastfeeding other random babies through gates. Getting gunned down at the borders. These is the curses that we going through. These is the curses of the Jews. We are the Jews. Not the synagogue of Satan. Not those that say they are Jews. The blasphemy of them that say they are Jews. But those that are black unto the ground with no protection. Those are the real Jews. We got any questions?
Lie. Nothing in the chat right now.
You know, I pray that we as a people, you know, I pray if you watching and you not in ISUPK that you call and get into school, because there is nowhere on the earth that you can go. There's nowhere on the earth that you can go but the ISUPK under Command Geniana and be under the protection of the Lord. To really understand how to serve our power, what type of power we have, to really ultimately change your life. so that you could begin to help the lives of others and your family. With that, pay your tithes to the men of the Lord. The Lord, demands that 10%. And that 10% goes to the ISUPK and the Commander Jenny Hanna to help brothers and sisters. We got food drives, clothing drives every week. Giving away, we paying for brothers and sisters' medical bills, housing, because the Lord demands it. Because somebody has to be a good shepherd. Somebody has to care for the flock instead of all these hirelings. You paying to the Christian house of prayer so that your pastor can have a G5.
Right.
That ain't getting you nowhere. It's really putting you further in the hole and destroying your people. And with that, we're going to pass the class over to Precinct Officer Kahangabar with the security announcements. Give him a hand. If you could, just put
ISUPK security announcements. We have the ISUPK start out at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Room for new brother and sister. And a new brother or sister comes to the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are here to be saluted only. They are to be saluted only. They are here to serve themselves with the world. If they need transportation, teach them the language. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, they or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister report each other. After the 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithe, which is a commandment, Numbers 18 and 21, Malachi 3, 8 and 10, 3, 8 through 10 means 10 for the Hebrew, the Hashua, 10% of everything, of any increase in more gifts, give to the treasury department or teacher, priest fund. We will offer free, not mandatory whatsoever. The Mountain of the Light, upcoming Holy Convocation. We have the Memorial of the Blowing of the Trumpets, Friday, September 11th, 2026. Leviticus 23, verse 24 through 26. Divine Akim and Akwa to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, blue shirt, pants, headband, and scarf.
And with that, Ahmadiyya, which means to stand, I'm going to do a courtesy salute for the brothers, men of Israel. Ahmad Shabbat, Ahmadiyya, Barak, Yahweh Hashem, Yahushua Barakatah, Yadi Matah, Sar. I'm going to do a courtesy salute for the sisters, men of Israel. Ahmad Shabbat, Ahmadiyya, Barak, Yahweh Shema Athan, Hashem, Yahushua, Yadi Matah, dismissed.
Because when I found this truth, guess what happened? I put my birthday away. When I found this truth, I put the drugs away. When I found this truth, I quit whoring my sisters. When I found this truth, I started becoming a better man and a better person. Because now I know I'm on that narrow path. Now I know I'm on a righteous path. Now I know what I'm doing is going to get me somewhere.